The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News.
It's gotten more and more dangerous, and more people have gotten killed.
Tonight on DC News Now at 10, some in the DMV saying the streets aren't safe for pedestrians anymore, and adding to the stress, one safety project is now in jeopardy. We are live tonight with the push to save that project in the district.
Plus, for some former inmates, a second chance feels like a lost cause. But a new program out of Prince George's County hoping to change that. We're going to take a look at what's being called the Returning Citizens Group tonight.
Also, the NFL draft continues in Kansas City tonight. Who is your team taking off the board? Find out coming up.
Hi, my friends. It's really good to see you this evening, Friday evening, and I know it's a soggy one across the DMV. Yeah, the weather pattern has changed on us fairly quickly. It's going to dry out for your Saturday, Sunday. More rain. We'll track that in coming up.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for DC News Now at 10 on DCW 50. I'm Tasmin Mahfouz.
And I am Joseph Homo, in for our friend Chris Flanagan tonight. We start with our forecast, certainly a nasty one across the DMV today. It was actually the wettest day of the year so far, a record breaker. And this week, well, not a record breaker for the year, excuse me, not a record breaker of all time.
It felt like it, though.
It felt like it, though.
Yeah, it really felt like it.
And this weekend looks like it's going to be a rinse and repeat.
Yeah, let's check in with our chief meteorologist, Nessa Webb. I even broke my umbrella today. That's how bad it was.
Yeah,
we're breaking a lot of things, not just records, huh?
We are actually seeing increasing clouds across the DMV, rain showers lingering, and unfortunately, we're not going to get rid of this drizzle until about after midnight. And so you can see we have low-lying clouds, kind of a dangerous situation that's unfolding with this visibility all across the area. We're seeing visibility really reduce. No dense fog advisory currently in place, but just please take precaution. Going to be an issue going into tomorrow morning as well. We have a stalled out band across the district that's providing that rain. This goes from Dale City all the way into Frederick, Maryland. One more way from Luray into the Shenandoah Valley as well. Also, our wind speeds are not playing nice coming out of the west. They're more out of the south tomorrow afternoon, but right now 5 to 10 miles per hour, and that really makes a difference. If the temperature is about 50 at this time, it feels like we are in the middle 40s. So it's a very chilly evening, and even tomorrow morning as you're kicking off your day, I do suggest kind of that heavier coat and rain gear, even though some drier air is going to be in place. We do have some coastal flood warnings in place for the district and the tidal basin area until tomorrow morning. Hey, I do see a good dry slot for all of your Saturday, where we're going to remain dry, but then Sunday is a completely different weather pattern. We'll look at that coming up.
All right, Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb there in the Weather Center to start us off. Janessa, thanks so much. If you were catching a flight today or tomorrow, you might want to check in with your airline. Right now, FlightAware is reporting 29% of all departing flights at BWI today delayed, 19% at Reagan National, 15% over at Dulles. Across our region's 3 major airports, we are looking at more than 400 delayed flights, and with the bad weather all weekend, get ready for a rough one for sure.
Yeah, and also developing now more pedestrians being hit on our roads in our area today. Just today, a car hit a person on Alabama Avenue in Southeast D.C., and we're told that person was okay. They were taken to the hospital to be checked out.
Yeah, that crash comes as we see an increase in pedestrian and cyclist deaths here in the DMV, up 37% in 2022. That's according to a new report from the Metropolitan Washington Council of Government.
Yeah, the numbers have traffic advocates calling on the council for more investments on the street safety, but now some of those investments may be at risk of falling victim to budget cuts. Yeah,
reporter Marielle Carbonci is live downtown on K Street. And Marielle, advocates are asking District Council to find a long-promised bike lane that's going to go along that street, a project that's going to go along that street.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. And you know, K Street here, it is a very big, busy main roadway through downtown, but as it's constructed right now, it causes a lot of congestion, which can be unsafe for cyclists and pedestrians. Now, that project, it was supposed to start construction here this year, but as things stand right now, and as council goes through to finalize that 2024 budget, the project is now in jeopardy.
It's a lot of names.
These are the names of the people hit and killed on DC roadways.
We've been seeing an increase in the number of traffic deaths.
So far this year, 17 people have been killed in traffic fatalities in the district. 23 pedestrians and 9 cyclists seriously injured.
It's gotten more and more dangerous, and more people have gotten killed. And
it's why Kaya Chatterjee rallied Wednesday, demanding the district invest in safer streets and infrastructure in the 2024 budget. That includes fully funding and completing a long-promised project, the K Street Transit Project, a mix of protected bus and bike lanes.
This is an area that a lot of people have to go through, even if not a lot of people live right here.
But now it's likely that won't happen.
It reduces the K Street Transitway's FY24 capital budget by $115 million.
Thursday, Councilmember Charles Allen, who chairs the Transportation Committee, announced his plan to shift the K Street money to cover his fare-free Metro bus initiative, saying the project was designed for a pre-pandemic downtown that no longer exists. That decision is getting some pushback. Councilmember Brooke Pinho says it compromises the council's goal of creating a vibrant downtown. And the status quo of the K Street corridor is not acceptable. It serves no one to have free buses that no one wants to take because they are slow and unreliable.
If we want to actually bring people back downtown, then make downtown friendly.
Now, there are some wins for those street safety advocates in Allen's proposed budget. One of those is that he is bringing back funding from those traffic cameras, the revenue generated off tickets, to fund safety projects for the streets. Mayor Bowser had actually moved that money just to the general fund. Now, there are a few more steps before the budget is fully approved. Some full votes by council. That's expected to happen sometime next month. Reporting live downtown, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
All right, Marielle, thanks so much for that update. New details coming in tonight about the 3 people found shot to death in a home in a well-to-do neighborhood in Springfield.
Yeah, tonight police have identified the victims, who leave behind 3 young children, including a baby boy who's about to turn 2 years old. We've also learned that the family was originally from Ethiopia.
Our Leonard N. Fleming has been out at the cul-de-sac in Springfield all day talking to neighbors. Take a look.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's a sad situation here. County detectives say a husband shot his wife and her brother before taking his own life. And the baby and the nanny were upstairs in this home. Police are actually wrapping up their situation here as we speak right now. And this has really hit this close-knit neighborhood very, very hard.
Very friendly, very kind, very maternal and loving when seeing her interacting with her boys. And
Heidi Barrio and her husband Carlos finally remember Mescarim Solomon, whom police say was shot by her husband in a double murder-suicide. The nanny and baby spent time at their home yesterday in the wake of the shooting.
I haven't really met her daughter much, just seen her a little bit here and there, but from what I saw of her, she was a lovely, very loving woman.
Police say the call to the home in the 8500 block of Wild Spruce Drive came around 3:47 p.m. The housekeeper found the wife, her brother Emmanuel Solomon, and her husband Tiku Gabriasis with gunshot wounds. The family nanny and child were inside the home, but uninjured, police say.
We had the nanny over here with us trying to help care for the baby while the police were doing their investigation. And I actually, at first, because I was so involved in it, I didn't realize that was the baby. Their baby.
Now a police cruiser and yellow tape guard the Solomon home that sits eerily still with a Range Rover and other vehicles in the driveway.
Everybody's devastated.
Our children really were also involved with that family.
The medical examiner will be doing autopsies to determine the manner and cause of death. Meanwhile, police are still working to try to figure out motives and how this could have happened. Reporting from Springfield, Leonard N. Fleming, DC News Now, back to you.
All right, Leonard, thanks so much. New details tonight. The family of a man killed by U.S. Park Police now says they are using their court winnings to fight qualified immunity for police. Bijan Geizar, he was unarmed, was killed by U.S. Park Police after a slow-speed chase in Northern Virginia. This happened all the way back in 2017. Well, today, a judge signed off on a $5 million settlement for his family. Now they say they're using the money to back lawmakers in the fight against qualified immunity, which makes it harder to charge police for their actions on the job.
And in the wake of recent mass shootings and violent crime, Colorado's governor has signed 4 sweeping gun laws into place aimed at reducing gun violence across that state. So laws raise the age to buy guns from 18 to 21 establish a 3-day waiting period between buying and receiving a gun, strengthening red flag laws by increasing and enforcing background checks, and roll back some legal protections for gun makers. Also opening the possibility for lawsuits from victims of gun violence. And 2 of these laws are already facing lawsuits from gun rights groups.
All right, take a look at this. A security scare sent a West Virginia high school into lockdown today. Everybody, thankfully, in the school is safe. The principal of Martinsburg High School says 4 people somehow got into the building despite not being students or verified visitors. The school is looking into who allowed them to get in the first place. We're told the group was detained and interviewed. Thankfully, no weapons or illegal substances were found on them. You're talking about 1010. We are taking a look at second chances tonight. If you didn't know, it is National Second Chance Awareness Month, and Prince George's County is preparing to host a summit on returning citizens for those transitioning from being behind bars to being back out in the world. Our reporter Yamari Sase joins us from Largo with the challenges those ex-cons face. Take a look.
The county will host its first re-entry summit here on Saturday at Prince George's Community College. And tonight, I spoke to 2 returning citizens about adjusting to life on the outside and how they're trying to help others learn from their mistake.
A lot of ups and downs.
Delonte Kingsbury spent almost 30 years behind bars for murder. His life since being released hasn't been easy.
Don't nobody really help you if you don't got no credit, life savings, you don't got nothing to put towards nothing. Nobody give you nothing, so you definitely got to work.
Transitioning back home was also a challenge for DeQuinte Uzzle. He was released last year after serving 25 years for murder through the county's reentry program.
I came home with a bracelet on my ankle. I had to do a curfew. I had to take urines 3 times a week. I had to see the judge every week. I had to see my counselor once a week, and I still had to keep a job on top of all these other things.
Kingsbury worked several different jobs. Now he's working on his own trucking business.
You know, you got to start from somewhere. I build that up paycheck by paycheck, and that's where I got it at too right now. So I'm still building on that. It's doing pretty good.
As for Uzzle, with some help, he was able to land a job with the county.
Being there, they understanding where I come, understanding the background, things of that nature, made it kind of easy for me.
As both men adjust to life back home, they're also trying to build up the next generation.
One crime left me in prison for 28 years. Choices are very important, and that's what I'm trying to give them.
We have a saying, if my brother went through it, I shouldn't have to go through it. So that's my goal, to get them to think different so they can act different.
Well, in addition to Saturday's summit here at Prince George's Community College, a nonprofit called Fresh, a men's empowerment group, is hosting their own celebration for returning citizens and the youth in the community at Brentwood Fire Department. For now, reporting in Prince George's County, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.